morning, everybody. Which is very good to kind of. Alright, that's better. As you can see, it's still dark. Well, it's not that. It looks way worse on the phone for some reason then. At the moment, it's gas because the little camera, you know, the faces outwards is way different. It look like pure like daylight because I think there's some type of, I don't know, night vision or something in it. Anyway, you're probably wondering why has he gotten up so early? There's a reason. I had to, yesterday evening, myself and Mike went up, and it was early evening. It was like after 2, I think, and we went up the Healy Pass and went all the way around, and we've got one of our your lambs. No, she's a 2-year-old. Coffee hasn't kicked in yet, guys. Bear with me. I got the 2-year-old anyway. I brought her down. She was slack, very slack. Neighbour of ours tried to pin her down for us, but he wasn't able to pin her down. And another 3 that I got the other day in the trailer. Maybe I didn't put in that clip, I'd say. Anyway, there was a 3 of the sheep I got, and I brought them over. Another neighbour brought them over, and God, this. And I brought them up here to the pocket, like. But she was on her own then, so I brought her down yesterday. She was easy to pin down. She was very, very slack. Do you know what? My wife bought me a pair of binoculars. No, I have a really, really good pair, which the big one, the big binoculars. No, they're very good, like. But this one, I think it was only, she got off Temu or Wish or something like that. Just like, I don't know, was it even €10? I don't even know. It was cheap enough anyway. Well, it's the best thing, small binoculars I've ever got in my life. It makes them look massive. Do you know, whatever you're looking at? And only for that, I wouldn't have found her at all. I was looking because it's really hard to find one sheep among, I don't know, 50 or 60 sheep. Do you know what I mean? And they're all scattered around as well. And we just were looking, and I saw 4 now walking up. It looked like there was a woolly with them. I was like, would that be her, Mike? Well, you know, so we got closer. Turned out it was her. So, yeah, I'll be back in a second, guys. So, got the trailer. And what a neat thing it is. It's perfect for this kind of thing, like. Instead of kind of big donkey of a thing of mine. You know, it's alright for like big numbers, but like, not only that, it just needs work. You've seen it, I think some of you've seen it in my videos. The whole railing has to be replaced. I'm thinking of using timber all around it this time, because it's going to be lighter than iron. So all of it has to be replaced. So if I'm going doing that, I'm gonna need time to do it. So my plan is to buy a new trailer soon. A new one that I'll be able to, work away with until this one is finished. Because it's always good to have 2 trailers. And I can be working away with that one while I can still use the trailer. Or another thing I could be doing, because I've been looking for a trailer for ages, I can't find them. They're really hard to get a hold of. If I knew someone borrowing me a trailer for the time being, that could actually work on mine, like, but that would be easy. But you know what? Maybe it's better just to have 2 trailers. If anything happens to one of them, you've got another one anyway. So we'll see. There's a few things like that I'm going to be investing. eventually. Right, so far so good. We've got the trailer. Now I have to go and get the sheep. That's going to be fun. But my neighbour said he's going to give me a hand catching her and bring her down. She's very slack. I mean, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard to try and get her, like, pull her in and stuff like that. I hope she's still alright. She was very weak when we were bringing her down. There was a lot of, it was fun trying to bring her down places. Right, I'll be back soon, guys. Well, guys, we finally finished. That last lot have just gone up the fields. Chewing done for another year. But look, there's 4 or 5 left, or no, a handful of them left. I think that need to be shown. There's a few in the field there now. There's too slack to shear because I need to build up their strength. And there's a few over in nearby Coastal Mountain. He's getting them, he said, for me. There's 4 or something like that. And let me see now, 4 of them. And that's about it, really. Yeah. But there's them. Oh, sorry. There's 2 or 3 over where myself and Patty were the other day. When they're trying to bin them down, they have to be brought down without a dog. Like I did last 2 times with the yesterday and a couple of days ago with the 2 sheep that I had to carry down on my back. So that's it, nearly. We're nearly there. Well, we're not nearly there. We are there. Those two won't take me long to bring them down. I'll have them brought down maybe next Saturday, and I'll go over to Robert and he'll give me those few as well. But I think he said there was one over here at the party that he missed, sorry, the last day. I'll have to have a look. But fair play to him. Geez, he's one hard worker. We wouldn't have got what we've got done only for him. Between the gathering and the shearing and everything, like he's a huge asset. Where he said to me, he said, Mike, get that dog trained so we have another dog for next year. So he said he actually said to me, he said, don't give up on that dog yet. He said she'll work yet. Just give her just be more patient. So I'm gonna be doing that. Keep taking her out like I have been, and see can I get her trained up. He gave me a few good tips as well there now. Like he's been doing it a lot longer than me. He's been farming since as long as I can remember. He took over when he was way younger, like, so he has a lot of experience. So yeah, it's done, guys. I'm so chuffed. So now I can start concentrating back on the house again and start doing more jobs, like like the chimney caps and things like that, and that need to be done. So yeah, see you soon, guys, and hopefully next week you'll see me doing something different. So I just had time to harvest our onions and half a bucket of potatoes. I have loads of seed potato for next year, loads of them, and that wasn't even. That's not even half of the potatoes. I've only harvested a small amount, so I'm gonna go wash them now, Faga, properly. I've only washed them outside in the outside tap, but yeah, you need to put them back inside, Mia. He has 3 seed potatoes. She washed them. She wants to make some. I said, you can't. The seed potatoes. Anyway, I'm gonna wash these and get them ready for her. And what she's gonna do with the onions is she's going to chop them up, freeze them, and have them for whenever we need them. It'll all be chopped up and everything. We can use them when we want them. So I'm going to go wash these and get ready for cooking them. I'm going to cook a few of them. That's a worn out puppy. Belle is working really well now with the training collar. Now that's what I'm using. I never use the left-hand button, never. You know, unless she was really bald and I had to use it, like I'm gonna harm a sheep or something. That's the only way I'd use it. I don't need it though. I've been using the two other buttons, the vibration and the sound. And she sits down every time I use it. And if she's not listening when she should be listening, I use the middle one. And she normally sits down straight away then. I don't like using the left hand button. You know, it's cool like. So far it's working a treat. I have on the rope just for now until she gets used to me going out with her with it and she listens to me. What I might try and do is keep her on the rope a few times out of the fields. That way, you know, let her off with the rope on. That way, if she does misbehave, I can catch her easy enough and see how she works with the remote still, you know, being off. But I won't do that for another while until she gets used to this. She's starting to get used to it already, but you know, the days that I'm off, that I'm working, you know, I find it hard to kind of come back in time before it gets dark. It's starting to get dark now again, so I don't get time to kind of train her. But she does go out 4 days a week, so I think that should be enough. She gets a bit of a break for 3 days and rejuvenate. You know, I won't be able to do that much often now with the nights getting dark, you see. We've got now in the summertime, but now not so much. So I've just hunted up the sheep there now from the high fields, as I call them, and that's weird. There's this lamb over there on its own. I didn't see her there earlier. That's strange. That's her mother. Oh, I see her mother, so she's down there. She's alright, that one. She doesn't do any blackguarding. Yeah, I'll leave her alone. Won't do any harm. I don't know how I missed her. She must have ignored me and Belle. I like this thing because you can clip it on your belt, but I don't like the way it can slip off very easily, I think. So I only kind of use it if I'm climbing over a fence or a gate or something. I normally put it in my back pocket. There's an off and on switch here as well. I think that's what that is, because sometimes it turns itself off, and if I use this, it won't work. Oh, it's working now. Sometimes it doesn't work though, and so I just press that button and it works then. Yeah, so you hear that beeping now. That's her warning, her first caution warning to behave. She normally listens when that door makes a noise because she knows what's coming next. But yeah, I know a lot of people who were saying to me before, like, what did they do when they didn't have this? Well, a lot of time, if you had a dog that wouldn't listen and you were training it with the rope and you did everything and it wasn't going to do it, it wasn't making any difference, yeah, give up on them. And that's what normally happens. I've got another dog there now. He's way worse than Belle. At least Belle hasn't bitten anything, but he has. He's attacked a few sheep there before, and I've given up on him already. Like, everyone keeps telling me I shouldn't, but I feel like sometimes when a sheepdog starts doing that, it's bad. You can't get them out with them, you know. I'll tell you one thing, guys, it's a lovely morning. Look at that. So I'm going to be going up soon to top of the hill there, and I must turn over my sheep and make sure they're not where they're not supposed to be. And I will probably be going up without a belt because, you know, probably when you're going up the hill now with your dog, especially when she's not trained and she's on the rope, it's very hard to kind of control them. So I'm gonna have to leave her home. It's a shame, I know, but I have to do it. She's too young yet to be doing that yet anyway. I'll, as soon as she's coming back to me, staying with me when I'm walking and not going off and on, that's fine, you know. We'll be able to work our way, but I think she's too young for that yet. She's not trained enough. Anyway, you'll probably see me now later when I'm up on the hill. I'll see you later, guys. I think she thinks she's a sheepdog or something. She was just chasing the sheep here. Fair enough. So, we're going up the usual spot. I wish Bear would stop barking. Stop it! Oh dear Lord. What she does is bark. When she sees me going with the backpack, she knows where I'm going, you see. She wants to come with me, but she's too young for this. She's not trained enough to come with me yet. And yeah, too young as well. Made a small bit of rain last night, or early this morning. I didn't even hear it. My wife did. I was silly enough to leave the bloody window open in the car. Yeah, I did. So yeah, my tracks up and down here. That's strange because I wouldn't. What's that noise? Must be a lamp bleeding. Now, this shouldn't take me long. I've also bought my whistle with me. It's an emergency whistle for, you know, camping and stuff. It'll do the job. I'm going to use it now to scare the sheep over. Might normally do see a special whistle for it. So I'll do the same now. I'll go up, chase them up, and then back down. It shouldn't take me long. An hour up and an hour down. I should be back before 2 o'clock. We'll see. I'm a bit faster than Mike at walking, so we'll see. And this is kind of like the last bit you'll see now of the house. Until I go over the top there now and up into Clough. I'll show you how far we are up. Not that far. We're halfway there. We're not even halfway there because we've a lot of walk ground to cover yet, but we're nearly there. I'll give myself some drink of water. Good thing about being up here is I have water with me right now, but as soon as I go out, like if I do run out, this is the fresh water, the freshest water you can use. Up along here, all the streams and that, there's plenty of water and it's the best. The only thing is with it now, sometimes you have to keep an eye on it, alright, because there could be a dead animal inside it, because sometimes that's what happens with sheep anyway, or any kind of animal actually. If they're weak or near death, they'll go into a river. I don't know why. So, nearly there. Now, you're probably wondering, how am I going to chase over the sheep? Well, that's what this comes in. So, you're probably wondering, oh, that's Mike, that's bloody iron and flint. Yeah, it is. But if you look here closely, oh, there's the camera there, it is. Stop focusing on me. It won't focus. Anyway, there's a whistle. You can just about see it here. And I'm using that to hunt them up. It's hard to use, like, pardon me. You can get used to it. There you go. It all depends on how you blow it. It does work. I just hunted up with some sheep there that were down in the fields with it. Because I don't have a dog, that's what I'm doing. Just instead of shouting and using energy, shouting them up. You just blow you through that thing, and it's better than nothing. So I'm going to be going up, and that's how I'm going to chase the sheep over. So only for now. Next few weeks and months, I'm hoping that Belle will be trained. I'm gonna need her coming up to time of the ram, November, December time. Right, let's get going, guys. I won't get anywhere sitting here. Hi everyone. So, have a long distance over, come over. Turn them all up, as you can see. If we could stay there, it would be great. But look, I've done my job. Turn them over. No one can say that I haven't. Oh God, can I focus at all? I want to focus. There we go. Oh, no. Yes, no. Alright. There we go. They're going up towards the spin wheel. There's a few more. There, look. Yeah, chase them over. So you're on a lamb. I'm hoping she'll join with the rest of them. I'm just going to walk along here and just make sure they're all turned up. It looks like they are. Funny thing, right? I don't understand this. When I came up, they were all in one big huge bunch. In that bunch that we've just seen there now. All along this area. I don't know why, but it looked like someone had just chased them down here or something. I don't know. It's funny how, like, I've never seen them in a big bunch like that before. Normally they spread out. They only go in the bunch if someone's been chasing them. I don't see anyone else up here. No. Right, better move on. They won't go over themselves. See all that gravel, guys? That all came up, or came to be after the big huge flood we had. This was only a small stream in, like. We got, like, look what we did over here, look. Threw all the gravel and just planked it up here. I wouldn't mind, but there is, like, you know, the salmon and trout, they lay their eggs in this, you know. The problem is, because of that flood that time, it all went up here, and God knows, there might have been a few eggs now doing the fish, because there's not many fish in here in Silver. There's a few though. If you stay here long enough now, you'll see them popping up and feeding. But you know, it might have killed a few, but I suppose a lot of them are still alive, which is great. But look at over here. This is where the real damage came. See that big bank of earth that was over there? All that came down that time of the flood. But we had, you know, the video I did that went viral. That's the damage it did that time. I suppose it was this time last year, wasn't it, when it happened? Was it August or something? Or I can't remember now. August, September. Yeah. Oh no, that was 2 years ago. I think, wasn't it? I think it was 2 years ago that happened. But the amount of damage it did here, like, and see all this. This tells you how bad it was. Yeah. So, I actually forgot to do something this year. I didn't go and do it. I was supposed to go over the stream over there and get some water from there, but I forgot about it. Oh, look. That's fox droppings. It looks like a dog fox. It's old though. It's probably maybe 2 or 3 weeks old. So this time of the year, you'd see a lot of the foxes now, especially the dog foxes, and they'll be laying in the grass here, sunning themselves. Probably this will be run away. Who knows? It's very hard to see them, you know. Oh, look. This is on about. Look at the big bank that's fallen down to the river. It did so much damage. And here, look. Mike told me once, there's this mark, it's called a cookie mark or something like that. And there's a couple of them around. It's like it's a mark of a cockerel's footprint on the rock. And so there's a few of them. There's one here, some here somewhere, and there's one somewhere else as well. But for the life of me, and Mike, we can't find it. I walked up and down here several times and I've never seen it. And I know a lot of the area around here. That's a lion. Look at that. And again, that pool was never that deep before. That's after the flood again. Lifted all the gravel and like threw it somewhere else. Right, I'm going to cross over here and I'm going to stay on this side, on the right hand side of the river. Do you know what? I actually like these boots. They're work boots, but they're very expensive and they're waterproof. I've walked through the river here, a few places here now, and I haven't got wet. Not yet anyway. Normally you get a pair of boots, hiking boots, and they'll tell you they're waterproof, and they're not waterproof. These actually are waterproof. They're actually quite good. I've had them a while now. I think I've had these nearly 6 months, but I did pay a good bit of money for them. It was nearly around €100 or over €100 anyway. I paid for them. Because I was sick of buying these cheap things all the time. And that don't last, you know. And these they actually do last. I forget the name for them. No risk, they're called. So, that's one job done today. I turned up my sheep with Belle earlier, as you've seen. And now we need to go for a bit of shopping. And we're only going to go down to the village, I think. Faster. And I don't want to be going trading all the way to Kinmare. I've been in Kinmare all week, so you know, it's nice to go somewhere different for a change. I would love to know what that is. It looks like some... See? What is that? It doesn't look very healthy. It's all over that pool, look. I don't know what it is. So that never used to be there before. Is that from the weather we had, or what? Got kind of like a copper look to it, you know? Maybe it is copper. It's causing it to do that, I don't know. Who knows? Right. I better put you away, guys. Concentrate. Look at that, everyone. Try and get a bit closer. 1 second now. Oh, I flew away. Ah. I was going to try and get a photo of it, you know, a thumbnail. Oh well. We might get lucky again. There was 2 of them there, actually. I think I see one over there still. Or is it just a leaf? Oh, there's one there. 1 second. Closer. 1 second, I forgot to tell you all. So, I started getting stuff for the chimneys. The new chimneys, caps. So we're going with one single chimney cap since the other chimneys are no longer in use. For some reason, when they were made, the smoke from downstairs would go through into the upstairs chimney. I don't know how that's happened. So I'm thinking somewhere along the line they've joined in together. That's why the smoke is coming out both chimneys. I don't know. We won't know until we knock down the chimney cap and find out. But yeah, they're the new chimney liners. What in the name of God is Ellie doing? Falling over. Sorry guys. Trying to show you what Ellie's doing. She's like looking at us and saying, what?
Oh, she's on the lamb as well.
Yeah, the 2 of them were there. Ellie has this thing about chickens on her back or something. Oh lad, she's one weird sheep.